I'm here with Nikki, and I actually wanted to show him some axe heads and stuff because there's a bunch of stuff that you can't get yet, like this helmet, for example. You can't get this normally unless you're a specific rank. Also, Nikki, you remember the perks, how there are different colored ones after the one that is like a fox or something like that? Sure. It's the agility one, essentially, the agility. It's like remedy, and then a bunch of other stuff. Whatever. That stuff, there's blue, purple, gold, and then this lighter blue. Those are all rarities. So each one of those gives you different things. So, first off, before we go too far with this, I'm going to show them the shafts, because there's a bunch of really cool shafts. So, I'm going to show you all the stuff that you can get, because there are some stuff. Soviet kid called me fat, but you are fat. User left your channel.
Madam, is your thing done yet?
Okay.
What else did you say you wanted? A kangaroo?
I said I wanted a kangaroo, a moth. There's a bunch of stuff I want, Nikki. After seeing that stuff, yeah.
Also, quick thing. I don't think food and water deplete in this. I really don't think
they do. It's just really slow. Food depletes when you're regenerating.
No, not even when I'm regenerating.
When I'm regenerating, it does. Mine did when I was regenerating.
No, I mean on this server, cause like.
He said no, by the way.
Sad.
Also, Nikki, I'm very quickly scrolling through, so here's the axe heads. Here's the axe heads. So, if you're in my, can you see my stream right now?
Yeah.
Okay. This is one of them. It's so there's that one. Then there's this one, which will be a second delay. I kind of like the blade on it, but at the same time, it looks too much like oil.
I still like the first one that you sent me.
I know. Then there's this one. I thought this one was interesting.
I don't really like any of those, to play honest.
And then there's some ones that I can't find. There's the Chapflo axe blade, which is odd, but interesting at the same time.
Let me check how much food my potato has, and then I'll hop on.
Okay. Did you see the axe head that I was showing right now?
The one that's glistening.
They all glisten, Nikki.
The one that's like a rainbow.
Green. It's greenish. It's greenish yellow, not a rainbow. Yeah, that's the one that was just on there. Then there's this one, the red spinal axe, which I thought was interesting. I like the design of it. I just don't like the. I don't like how there's red gems on it.
I like the red gems.
I'd prefer if they were different. Hello, Ethan. Here's the Stormwind Harpies axe, which is I thought was interesting. I thought that was really cool. Then there's the Argydol's Heart Axe, which is the first one I sent you. It's very pretty. There's the Refined Tastes Axe.
Either the first one you sent me or the greenish yellow one.
The second one I sent you was the Nale Veil Axe, which is this one. Then there's all the basic gold stuff, which is mostly crap. I like the Pinbell Axe, which has like a skull on the side. Same thing with the Elegant Morsic.
My thing is still the. I still either say the first one you sent me or the greenish yellow one.
Yeah, there's a bunch of axe blades though. Like, look at this one, and then I still have a couple others that I'm gonna show. So there's this one. This one's a little more rustic and a little smaller, but it looks cool. This is the one that I'm not using, but is actually elegant
also,
in a way.
Also, this thing is a light, so you may want to say the names first.
The names to them.
Yeah.
Scotal Axe is the one that looks like a bunch of peacock feathers.
Okay.
Elazar Axe, which is a starred item, which I actually used this one for a while because I like the design of it.
Okay.
Yay Vin Axe, which is a little bit odd if you ask me because it's angled more than it is straighter.
Oh yeah, I see.
Then we have the Minerva Axe, which is pretty much the Belith Minerva if it was etched and very elegant looking.
Oh,
I
nice.
like that one. The Cardun Axe, which is oddly pretty and it has like a lapis-ish color. The Sifil Dwur Axe, which I have no idea how to say that. I think it changes color? No, it doesn't. Okay, so it doesn't change color. It's still kind of like a dark lapis or blue. with like a copperish outline. Then we have the Shrieking Valor, which I really don't like. I like the blunt end of it, but I don't like the actual blade. Then we have the Rhyhistal Axe, which is... I just didn't like it. It's like, it looks pretty, but I don't like it specifically. You know? Then we have the Fire Breather Axe, which this one caught my attention, mainly because it looks like one of the other blades that has like the curved, slanty thingy. I kind of liked it.
Yeah, that one's nice.
I kind of like that one. Then there's the Gold Eagle Axe. This one was pretty. Still not my cup of tea, but pretty.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, it's pretty.
And then there's the Ornament Truth Axe. Yeah, that's what I said. It's pretty, but it's like it's not my cup of tea. The Ornament Truth Axe. Same thing, pretty, not my cup of tea. Then there's the one I'm using, which is the Voice of the Beyond. I really like this one because it has like a very elegant gold glistening look to it, and then it has this like odd like old age used to it. And then of course we have the Wyverndale, Raptus, and Riptide, which is the season stuff. So
I like the Wyverndale.
and then there's a bunch of also like arming stuff. So this is just for my character. It'll be different for everybody, but like there's still like this one, the Dark Lord arms. Then we have like the Taisal arms, Deachinib arms, Requas arms, High Executioner arms, which I thought were interesting, but I don't like all the basic crap. This one was one of the weird ones because it's the legendary stuff, but it's not as good. Of course, we have the Tormented Arbiter. And then there's just, you know, I'm not going to read all these. Pretty much everyone knows what these are by now. Then we came to helmets, and that's where my cooler helmet is. I liked it because it was like, you know what, how can I make my character look more royalty? I really like this one. I like this one because it just makes you look more lifeless than I already am. Definer Veneer. Definer Veneer Helm is the one I'm showing.
Okay,
That's not the one I wanted. The one I wanted was the Inquas. I don't know how to say this. Inquitas Helm. It's more elegant, has gold, and it kind of looks like medieval. There was another one that caught my attention, which was the Falstaff helmet, which kind of looked like the Gladiator's helmet if you put like mesh.
Yeah,
Then we had the Dark Lord helm, which I didn't like. I really didn't like the Dark Lord helm, which says something. Then we have the Emmy helm, Steel Watcher, the Steel Watcher.
I like the Dark Lord.
The Dark Lord one is like, it's cool, but it's not my cup of tea. The Bashanda, Virgo Brutus.
My favorite one so far is like the Queus one.
The one that I'm wearing?
Yeah.
It's a very pretty one. I really liked the Defined Veneer though. That was really cool, but this one just has more brutality in it, you know? Then, I mean, there's a bunch of really cool body ones as well. Like, I've gotten Inquatus and Obscura Panoa chest, which is elegant. I just can't wear that. Like, I want to make it more of a brutal character. The Sinibos is interesting. It's just not as brutal with spikes, without the spikes. Then we have all those other ones. But there are still some that I don't have. Like, there's the High Executioner, which has like a skull lock thing. A couple spikes. And then the Haldus, which I don't like. So I'm currently sticking to the one that I'm wearing, the Zelos. You know?
Yeah, they're all pretty nice, I suppose.
Yeah, I think I just need to get more of a brutal arm look than this Obscura Panoa. Like, something more like, I'm trying to find one that looks... No. Something more like this probably would be a good idea. More spikes, spike your elbows. You know? Maybe even just the Arbiter. Yeah. So I'm trying to find stuff like that, but this character, there's so much beautiful stuff on him, and so much that I have to do, but I have to continuously play him. So, on top of that, he 4-shots literally everything.
Yeah, no, I saw your stream.
Yeah, so... did you... You still finishing up some stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually might need Venom on this part to actually do what I want to do right now.
Then just hop off for now and we'll
Oh,
play
that's
For
a
Honor.
rock gun. Don't want to do that.
You can just hop on For Honor whenever you get to a safer location.
I want to risk this so bad.
I'm gonna see if, because I ranked up a little bit, like, reputation on Valk, I'm gonna see if I can get, like, a different shield. Nope,
Oh, yeah,
nothing
I forgot to
yet.
mention that. There are rock golems.
What?
There are rock golems.
Rock golems?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound awful, but at the same time...
Scary.
yeah, that's not pleasant sounding. You know what? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start working on Valk, because I feel like she's got some really cool spearheads, some cool spear shafts, and really cool
I'm
shields.
scared now to go down here.
Huh?
Those things are just scary.
The rock golems?
Yeah, they hide like normal rocks and stuff. They just pop out of nowhere.
Oof.
And I'm pretty sure there's some points where basically, like, if there's just a whole ton of rock golems in just one area, I feel like you're dead.
Yeah, you are. Actually, yo, Nikki, okay. So, downfall about this, I'd be spending more to get, I'd be spending less to get Black Prior to do this. But if I wanted to, I could save 20,000 to get that one headpiece I wanted for Lawbringer. The Spartan thingy. The brush-looking thing where I could literally dust you off before I kill you.
Yeah, I guess you could do that.
I could, but freaking Black Prior though, he's such a beast. And he's got some really cool stuff. I've seen some of the stuff he's had based on other player bases. He's got some cool stuff. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start using Valkyrie more, and I'm gonna try and work to get Black Prior or Gladiator. Should I get the cheaper first and then work on getting Prior? Like Gladiator, Gladiator's 10,000, same as Centurion. Black Prior's 15,000, but he also has a really cool shield and some really brutal executions. Gladiator can literally have some cool stuff, but not as cool as like Centurion and and.
I just now found this out. You know those better raptors? Oh god, that's a rock golem. Those better raptors I was talking about that are more feathered.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can jump at you. Unlike normal raptors, they can't.
So what I'm hearing is be more afraid of the feathered now.
But there's the way you tame them is you gotta get their eggs.
So
and
kidnap their okay, so hang on. You have to kidnap their children. That's not gonna end well.
You can do it. It's just like you need like 2 people for it. Though.
That's
so
not gonna end well though. It's a velociraptor. It's like saying, let me just run up behind this T-Rex, visibly going behind them and steal their baby.
You can do it, though. It's possible.
Well, yeah, I know it's possible, but is it a good idea? No. It's like saying, let me go poke this T-Rex and then steal its child.
To be honest, what I might do is save all our valuable stuff, tame 2 random PTs, no matter what the level is, just upgrade their, what's it called, their weight, and a little bit of their stamina, and then that's it.
I mean, that would make sense.
And then just run in there with just either me and you or me and Venom. We just go in there, one of us distracts the little herd of them, and then the other one grabs it and then runs.
Centurion's got face hair, but he ain't got no underarm hair. I just now realized that.
He got some pretty good looking face hair.
He's got a good beard, but he ain't got no freaking underarm hair to save his life.
Your dad, I forgot what I was gonna try to do. What beard was he trying to do?
Captain Price. I'm going for Centurion beard. He's going for Captain Price, the good old mutt chops.
I know 2 nests. I know 2 nests where these things are. One larger than the other. One is like directly next to us. Not directly, but it's in a little cavern next to us.
Huh.
And the one that I'm at right now is a little bit further from our house. It's literally down the river into another lake, essentially, which isn't that far.
Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house if we go.
Yeah. Literally, the coordinate is like 80 longitude, 90 latitude. It's like about that.
Also, Nikki,
Or,
am I better at
180.
using coordinates than you are, or is that like we're both pretty good at it? Like actually using the coordinate systems?
In this, or just in general?
Just, I mean, yeah, in that, but in general.
I mean, I guess we're both pretty good at it, yeah.
Okay, because I'm curious now, like, because I tend to use them a lot more, and I'm not super confused. As long as you specify, I should be able to get pretty on point.
Just once I can, I'm gonna start using GPS in this because they're really good.
Like, GPSs are more accurate, yes. You can do that. But I'm going to give in general whereabouts, and you're going to have to try and figure it out. That's what my test is to you.
Well, GPSs are nice because, like...
I'll probably keep a GPS just in case, but I'm not ever going to really use it.
It'd be best, to be honest. It'd be best.
Just keep one on you, not really use it still. I think that's what I'll do. Like, you can use yours all you want. I'll keep one on me, but I'm not going to personally use it.
I wonder if these things can be a...
What's up, Nikki?
What?
We're gonna start sounding like Link. Also, Nikki, I need to revive allies.
I'm not gonna die on purpose.
I know, we're gonna go play Breach, so we can watch other people die. No, we're gonna do it. Nikki, it's medic. It's the easiest thing. Fine, then we'll go play Dominion.
I don't like Dominion.
Well, too bad. You're playing one or the other.
So I'll do a duel by myself if I have to.
Fine, I won't do it, I guess. But if you die, understand I'm rezzing you whether or not I'm alive or not.
If you're dead, you can't res me.
Like, watch me. Hold my beer.
You remember that?
Do I remember what?
The squash banana thing.
Humdy donna, ding donna, ding donna, swash banana, humdy.
Good, you remember. I sent it to
Of course I remember. You sent it to me too, which was unnecessary.
Because...
I'm just sitting here like, why? I about texted you and just said, dude, why are you sending this to me? I don't need this.
Because it's the funnies.
Yeah, but it's not like so funny I die of laughter.
It's pretty funny.
It's not that funny.
Pretty funny.
No.
Yes.
That's like the comedy of 2018. A little bit behind if you didn't know about that. Did you not know that was a thing?
What?
That? Yeah, did you not know that was a thing for a while?
Yeah, I did.
Then why are you just now starting to find it funny?
Huh?
It's been
I
like...
found it funny ever since I found out about it. What do you mean, my dude?
What you mean, brother? Also, Nikki.
Yeah.
Should I get an execution for law, like a effect for Lawbringer?
I feel like that's up to you.
Well, like I've been trying to debate about it, but it's like I don't know because there's so many that I want. There's smoke, downpour, demonic, or not downpour, smoke, demonic sacrifice, Hellgate, and the darkness one, which is just pure blackness around you. But they're all 5,000 each, so it's like I could get 15,000 by Gladiator and then get an execution look, or I could buy Black Prior. I'm having a midlife crisis with this.
I did it successfully.
Did what?
The raptor, so they can be caught in bolas, because I'm not sure if they could, because I think they're like a bit bigger than a raptor, so I'm just like, can they, or not?
Nikki.
What?
So, you remember the internal, you remember the exquisite corpse mask, right? Which is the one that gives you the Spartan headpiece?
the skull, yeah.
It gives you an execution thing, effect called
didn't know
internal damnation. No, I didn't realize it looked so cool, so I guess I'm just gonna get that for Lawbringer. Never mind about buying characters.
Still a good idea, too.
I mean, yes, but, you know, scarier Lawbringer when he's saying you're going to be an internal damnation.
I won't hash this thing now. I'm something in the fridge.
Please. Could you also actually come and do something?
I am doing something.
Or on here?
How long will this last?
3 days. Are you okay?
No.
What did it say?
This is seconds, that's minutes, that's hours, that's days. 7 days.
That's nice. Dude, the lichen, or what is it? Yeah, the lichen trope
Yeah,
for
werewolf?
yeah, essentially. Well, yeah. That actually looks really good on Lawbringer. Not gonna lie.
Alright, I put it in the preserving bin. I'm safe. I am going.
Freaking better.
Wait. Are you okay? You fine with food? You will die when I leave? Okay. I'm worried about my animals.
Sulfuric Sparks, reputation 60.
Okay.
Crimson Conquest by playing weekly quests? That's a cool one, but it's too bright. Sunbeam. Thunderbolt Frightening by owning Year 3 Pass.
Jake, we're friends, right?
Nikki, why do you have this insecurity?
Because I do.
Why is it an insecurity you have, though?
I don't know. Hi, Jay, we are friends.
I swear. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why sometimes I'm concerned for Nikki's own sake.
I'm
Because 70...
fine. I am
Sure you are.
nothing's wrong with her. Alright, I just want one last thing before I leave. I just need to make sure everything's saved correctly. It won't take long. It's gonna take like a minute.
Takes 30 seconds. Unlock by acquiring Honor Games Bundle or scavenging the battlefield for Beacon O Peace. You re yourself, buddy boy.
Okay. All I need to remember is that it's called German.
Yes. Nikki.
That'd be very easy to remember.
Nikki.
What?
I need to get the Lawbringers.
There's so many things called German.
Yeah, so I need to get the with one arm thing for Lawbringer, because he literally is doing one push-up with his arm, like his weapon in his arm, and he's just pointing at you like, you're next.
If worst comes to worst, if it's German, we'll just learn German.
Whoever's in front of me. I mean,
Makes
it's... Dad, I can just face you. Dad, you can't escape. View progression, Lawbringer, win-death ratio, win ratio, 92.86, 94.55, 98.63, 97.18.
Also, I made like 3 characters.
Alright, Michael Myers. Is that what that is? Nikki. You're holding it too long. It's.
I don't care if I'm holding it too long.
Nikki, you have to be right. It's horror movies. You get it right.
It's fine.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
I'm very tempted to go play against players on a ranked duel 1v1. But I would really, huh?
I'll join you in like a normal brawl, not a ranked.
No, Nikki, ranked there's only one person.
Oh yeah, sure.
That's why I'm debating. Do I want to try it with the Lawbringer?
I'm getting a corner right now. So.
Well, it doesn't stop me from trying. I'll probably try it tonight. Is pizza done?
Yeah, but I told you don't get any.
You're not gonna eat it all?
I've already eaten most of it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I've been standing in the kitchen eating it.
Then you'd be sick.
I'm not sick, I'm eating. I'm just kidding. You get 2 big slices and a little slice.
What?
2 big and a little. I cut it so we each get the same amount of pizza.
I'm so confused.
Just so confused with that
Do you want another
conversation.
Dr. Pepper, or you still have one? Because I'm gonna grab a soda as well. By the way, stream, I'm not sponsored at all by that. I forgot I was stream. You good right now? Okay. I'll be right back, Nikki. I'm gonna go get some
Although,
pizza.
Dr. Pepper, if you're listening, we could use a sponsoring.
Yeah, but not Dr. Pepper. I
Yes,
prefer
Dr.
Pepsi.
Pepper. Ah, he's hitting me! Dr.
Jay, we should take anything at this point. So,
It's YouTube. Why would I care? YouTube's gonna take that money anyway.
no, actually.
It depends. YouTube's garbage anyway. They're gonna demonetize me for everything. I'm literally playing a non-kid friendly game, and they're gonna consider me to be a kid content creator. So suck, all right?
You can also set up your channel so there's like monetization and etc.
Yeah, that would also take another day. So unless it will, you know, I don't know how any of that works. It'll take at least a day. I'll be back.
It'll take 2 hours. Hello, Jake Stream. Why are you listening? I don't know why he was leaving. No offense, man. Let me make sure this thing's actually tuned. Because I'm not sure if it's tuned. That does not sound tuned to me.
What?
Okay, they still.
Oh, that's that.
Yeah, okay, that's good, I think. Wait.
I got both my pizzas and my Pepsi.
You didn't get a
Me
big
too.
That's because I'm gonna start with the big pizza. The smaller ones, if in case I'm still a little bit hungry. Ho ho.
That's how
Big-
you eat pizza.
Ow, my knee!
You start with the bigger pieces, and when you're hungry, you take the tinier pieces.
Ow! The controller keeps tasing me. Also, are you logging on? 'Cause I can't
I'm
see you.
on it right now.
I see my
guitar.
buddy YT Derpy Dodge, or Doge. I don't know how he says his name. Then,
Okay,
oh, okay, now it's loading in. Hoi, hoi, hoi.
That's horrible.
What are you trying to play?
No, I'm tuning my guitar. I'm not playing anything.
He's trying to tune his guitar, Dad.
Alright, I'm good.
Okay.
Wait, I'm not fully good, but I'm fully good on one side.
I'm trying to wait for you now.
Okay, it's good. That one's good. Next one.
Mmm. Oh, no, that's too high.
No. Fix
Stop it. You're making me cringe.
Alright. That last one's bad. This one's the last one.
Yeah, I could hear that bad.
That one's good. That one's bad. No. Wait.
What?
I think that's good.
Nikki, small adjustments. When you're tuning a guitar, very small adjustments. Don't go super fast, otherwise it's gonna ruin it. And you also have a higher chance of breaking your strings. That didn't.
I don't want to tune the. I don't want to tune the guitar, Dick. That's fine.
Mm.
Nope.
Is it low or high?
Alright, there we go. How about this one? Sounds right.
That sounds about right. This pizza is delicious.
Thank you.
Alright,
I
try this
slaved.
Yes, you very much did.
Okay, that sounds good.
Join.
Let me go to my invites. Oh, World War II is updating. I didn't even notice.
I would never up notice because it's Call of Duty.